Monday, the start of a new week, the start of a new grow. Let's grow. Hope everyone's having a great day so far. What's up, everybody? Good morning, Pro Pyro. Cheers. Happy Monday. Good morning, MK. Coffee ready. Are you ready? Because today we're setting up the second buckets. Well, we're not setting up. We're just going to fill them with water and nutrients. They've already been set up. So that's today's focus, you guys. The reset is officially over because we got our first plants in the grow tower and they made it overnight. We are all good, you guys. Good morning, Canna Claus. Good to see you. Cheers. Happy Monday, everybody. I was like, you know you're an indoor grower when you have EC meters or pH pens in your pocket. I was just working in the garage trying to get my RO system going. I got some more water made. What up, Twizzler? Happy Monday. Hope you're having a wonderful day so far. Good afternoon. Yes, except I'm still on coffee number 2, which means it's very much the morning still, mentally, for me, here, right now. Feeling good today. Feeling positive. I just finished mounting some fans. So even though I don't have oscillating fans, I do have some fans that I've put on a very low intensity, and I've kind of put them all around the grow tent just to help with the airflow. So we're getting prepared to get these buckets filled up. I'm going to take you on a tent tour, and our first tent tour of the grow. There's a few changes I've made. So we've got some fans that I've mounted. We've got our seedling station that I kind of fixed up here. We've got our tower full of plants that made it through the first night. I lowered my lights. I still have to work on that, but I lowered my lights. We're going to do a spectral reading. There's a few things that we have to do to make sure we are in tip-top shape for this grow. Can't wait to see everything growing again. It's still a while. MK, you'd be surprised. By next week, that grow tower, you're going to be able to see the plants from here. So I am very excited about that. And I'm really, really excited that you guys are here with me to be a part of it all. So I'm going to take you guys on a tent tour in just a minute. But in the meantime, so first things first, the water system, the reverse osmosis. Yesterday was my first day using it. I got 20 gallons in 4 hours and I was happy with that. Today I used it again this morning, just had it running for a few hours and was able to get quite a bit of water. So even though it's wasting water, it's because of the 2-to-1 flow rate ratio that I chose, it's definitely wasting water. So other than the water consumption, it's definitely doing its job and more efficient than the distiller. What's up, Colton? Good to see you. Happy Monday. Cheers, everybody. Also, if for those of you that are interested, I created a Discord server. That's up on the community page. It's public, so if you guys want to chat or exchange information or want to take something off of the YouTube live chat and talk about it on Discord, the TFP chat is open. All right, bye-bye. We've got a lot of weirdos in here today. Good morning, Galaxy. Good to see you. And I don't know if I already said good morning, Canna Claus. Sometimes I have like serious short-term memory and I forget if I already said hi or not. Sorry. Good morning, everybody. What a great day. Zeus, I am having a great day. Good morning, and good morning, Mia. Good to see you. Can we just have one day without weirdos? You know what? I think it's the algorithm. I don't know if it's because the page is starting to grow, that's kind of just what you get. So also, it was a great weekend. Not only did we start our new grow, but we also reached 2K subs on YouTube. And usually I'm not one of those people who's like, thank you, thank you, thank you. A lot of people on Instagram are like, oh my God, 1,000 subs, thanks so much. I don't do that because that's not what I'm after. I'm not after the subscribers, I'm after the community. But it's because of this community that I reached that milestone. And I am just really, 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 really excited and proud. And I just, yeah, I'm happy to take you all with me. It's like, what's up, Jay? Good to see you. Happy Monday. So yeah, what an exciting time. New grow, new milestone reached on YouTube, new milestone reached on Instagram this weekend as well. You guys, I posted a random reel, and again, I don't do it for the views. I swear to God, I don't care. It's about putting my journey out there so that if someone out there like me needs help, hopefully my videos don't make them feel intimidated. What's up, my fizz? But yeah, I had this video that I posted last week. It was like last Monday or something on Instagram. And yeah, it just keeps growing and growing and growing and growing. I'm like, holy crap, I've never had a video do so well. One video got me like 1,200 new followers. I'm like, wow, that's crazy. It's always the ones that you don't put effort into. Like minimal effort grows the channel. What's up, Muaffiz? I don't know if I already said hi. Sorry, I'm too excited today. Good morning, Fred. Good to see you. Hey, Fred, I saw your grow tent update. Honestly, every day is a blur now, so I don't know if it was from a couple days ago, but your plants are looking great. Your strawberry, that runner was so long. You definitely got to start cloning your strawberries for sure, but your grow tent looks great, Fred. Happy growing to you. You do it for the weirdos. Les, are you here? Well, I'm sure Les will be around soon. But yeah, so we actually had someone in the Discord chat last night. I don't know who they are in the YouTube chat, but they were sending us different smoothie or juice recipes. It made me laugh. They kept sending like pictures of their different juices, and Bernie's like, oh, these are great smoothie recipes. And the person's like, they're juices. I'm like, whoops, sorry. Just kidding. But whoever one of you posted that, thank you so much. Thank you guys for contributing. This community is honestly the freaking best. I love sharing this with you guys. I love sharing this space with you guys. You guys are awesome. So on that note, hope everyone had a positive weekend. I had a very busy weekend. I feel very tired, but it is all worth it because we started our new grow. So after 2 weeks, 14 days to be exact, of resetting and cleaning and not having any plants in the grow tent, finally, we're here. Have I decided what flower? I'm going to do more than one. I think we're going to pop some seeds today, so we're going to talk about it. AI generated plants, of course. Catman, I'm going to show you some real plants, so hang tight. You guys, we're going to do a tent tour in just a minute. But yes, ain't no AI generated plants in this grow tent. It's real. I don't know why something's wrong with my coffee cup. The coffee is not coming out. Catman, I grow my own food. I don't grow cannabis, if that's what you're suggesting. Do I grow any fruit or berries? I do. I tried to grow a watermelon this last grow. Even though we successfully made it to harvest, it was the size of a softball. It was overripe. It did taste like crap, but it produced seeds, so that was exciting. We also tried strawberries, but I had them in the bucket system with all the other plants, and unfortunately, it wasn't the right pH or the right environment for the strawberries, so they did not make it, and then they got blight, and I had to get rid of them. And it was sad because I had started them from seeds. So I want to try a bunch of stuff. I want to try like goji berries, golden berries, blackberries, blueberries, but all those things take time. Hey Ian, good to see you. Hope you're having a great day. I need to get that strawberry kush going. I'm just talking about regular strawberries. Don't worry, everybody. Don't worry. I'm taking care of the weirdos in the chat. We got this. We got this. What's up, Bernie? Good to see you. What's up, Let's Be Buds? Yes, I did, Rick, and she is doing okay, waiting on some results, so fingers crossed everything is good for my Scarlet. Hope you're having a great day, Rick. Good to see you, and hope you had a great weekend. G-Mama! G-Mama Grows Hard in the Garden is in the house. Happy Monday. Hope you're having a great day so far. Hope you guys are all having a wonderful day. We're gonna do our first tent tour of the grow. I've been working in the tent this morning, making a bunch of modifications, which I cannot wait to share with you guys. So after this sip of coffee, let's go. All right, I'm gonna flip you guys around. I'm gonna show you what's been growing on. I'm very, very excited. Undergraduate gamer, we are in Canada, Ontario, Canada. All right, so first up, let's talk about everything pertaining to the environment. So yesterday I worked on lowering the lights because we are going to be filling the buckets with plants. Because they are seedling stage, we want the lights to be closer to the plants. So I still have to lower them a bit. I just had some struggles. It is a tight space in here. So might lower them more. I'm going to be doing a spectral reading first. You know what, Mia? If people call me adorable, I don't think that's creepy. Unless they take it too far. If people want to call me cute or whatever, that's not what this place is for, but it's okay. We're just focused on what's happening here in the live and nothing else. So don't worry about everybody else in the chat, you guys. Anyways, so yeah, we're gonna fill these with water, and we are going to check for any leaks today. So that's on today's agenda. But the lights, revolution, no, I grow my own food. So I lowered the lights. I also fired up the old humidifier. So when plants are at the seedling stage, they require more humidity than when they're flowering. So we are at, right now, every probe has a different reading. So here we're at 36% humidity. My actual dehumidifier says we're at 22% humidity. And here we're at 37%. I don't know what my pulse says, but we are all over the place right now. So I added in my humidifier because at this stage we should be at least 60% humidity. So I fired it up right here, right beside the lemon seedling. Believe it or not, this actually fell over this morning and all the soil went all over the grow tent floor. So I had to vacuum that up, but it would have been a good opportunity to just start growing in soil. But we're all about the aeroponics here. So anyways, yeah, this is the lemon seedling, and hopefully we'll get it in some proper soil or do something better for it. It's looking better than it has been the last few days, but we're finally gonna give it the attention it deserves because it's about time. And this humidifier has been going now for the last couple of hours. So hopefully we'll get some humidity going in here. Next up, I actually zip tied some fans. Shout out to Mia Lifestyle. Thank you so much for these fans. So yeah, we've got some fans here. So even though they're not oscillating, the goal behind this fan here is to kind of bring some air over to the buckets, to that grow. And then I've got them all around. So this one is oscillating. This one is kind of more just to keep this area cool here. But it oscillates all the way to this side of the grow tent. I've also got this one here just to kind of get some air circulating this way. I feel like I'm air traffic control. And then I've got another fan that I put down low down here. This is to help kind of blow the leaves, move some air. So I moved the tower over. It was more in the corner before, and now it's here. So there it is. Hopefully that's a good placement. I can always move them around and angle them differently. I have them on the lowest setting, and I kind of just stood in the middle of the grow just to see, and everything feels really nice. So yeah, nice fans. Might get some for my garage next summer. Yes, so the fans are definitely going to be a game changer. I could feel the difference in environment. I am such a klutz galaxy. Anything in this grow tent is an accident waiting to happen. Even if it's not, I will create an accident that didn't even exist. Like, I just create risks all over the place, you guys. What's up, Gamisetta? Happy Monday. Please tell me you're growing weed. Not yet, maybe one day. Right now I'm just growing my food. We're gonna be starting the other plant maybe in about a week or so, but for now I'm just focused on my food. EXP, am I an independent small business? No, this is my personal grow room where I grow my own personal produce for my own personal consumption. I also share with friends and family, but right now I'm at a point where I want to enjoy everything that I'm growing. It's really hard to share, especially when people don't appreciate it the way I want them to appreciate the food that I put my blood, sweat, and tears into. Yeah, I have two left hands, exactly, MK. Thank you so much for saying that, Galaxy. Appreciate it. So it's been a journey. This is the first time. What's up, Volvo? Good to see you. This is the first time that we actually have like some proper airflow in the grow tent. So we've got all of our fans. We've got the lemon seedling. We're gonna have to get some nutrients in her and repot it in some cocoa core. In a better draining pot. I've got pots coming tomorrow. We've got our humidifier here. The grow tower. So this we just filled in yesterday. This is the first, these are the first plants of this grow. And Sunny, I do not make my own deodorant. I'm not there yet. I'm not a total homesteader, okay? But I'm trying to take control of my food sovereignty. So I order my meat from a farm, I grow my own produce, and winter's coming. So that's why I'm so eager to get this grow going. What's up, Frank? Good to see you. Happy Monday, and bye-bye, Corbin. You guys, all the weirdos are coming out in the chat today. What is going on with people? Anyways, so the grow tower. So for those of you that are new here, this is the green grow tower. We've got 8 plant ports per layer, 10 layers, and you can grow up to 80 plants. The tower itself is on wheels, and in this tower I grow herbs and lettuce, different varieties. I also have my tomato seedlings in there just because they were looking really rough in the tray. But yeah, we've got our romaine. This is tatsoi, romaine. Wow, look at that one. Beautiful. Romaine. It already grew overnight. We've got the cilantro, which was so deprived. So yeah, it's looking a little yellow. It wasn't doing well, but we're going to get it back on track, you guys. We've got our mocha swirl pepper here. Our tomatoes are looking really rough, but I have faith that they're going to bounce back. We have our Rebel Starfighter Prime, which is looking so freaking sad. We have our Ponderosa Pink. We have our Cherokee Purple. We have our, what is that? Oh, Paul Robson. And we have our Pink Oxheart Tomato. They, again, looking real rough because they weren't in the proper environment. Then moving on, hang on, let me catch up on some chat here. Where's your little lab? In the home, in the basement. And thank you so much, Sunny. Appreciate it. Who needs an outside garden when you can have this tent set up instead? I mean, don't get me wrong. I love my outdoor garden. But because I live in Ontario, Canada, we only have 3 short growing months. And you guys know, even if you start your seeds early indoors, it's still not enough to be able to grow your own food all year round. So this is more of a project that is ongoing, although I still have an outdoor summer garden. Definitely not in the truck, Volvo. This is a 20 by 10 grow tent, 200 square feet. Am I doing organic? No, synthetic. But all the food is organic, but the nutrients I'm using is synthetic. Grow cucumbers. I planted cucumbers and my total haul for the season was 165. Wow, what variety, Sunny? I'm growing the Armenian cucumber right now. I'm going to show you guys the seedling in just a sec. Is that it, the tent with all that Technic stands in -4 degrees? I don't know what your question is. It's not plastic, it's actually mylar. I don't know if mylar is a variation of or a type of plastic. I don't think so. I think it's like an aluminum, or like, I don't know what mylar is made out of. What is mylar made out of? Anybody? Anybody? In EST, we have the same issue. Where are you from, Volvo? Where's everyone from? What's up? It's what? Good to see you. And Karma, no, growing my own food. You guys will have to check out, I'm going to start another channel called The Fresh Princess After Dark. That's where we're going to be growing some of the fun plants. Bernie, you got a wrench. Congrats. Mylar is a fabric. Estonia, cool. I only know a couple people from Estonia, but very, very cool. Type of plastic, I guess not. I guess it's a fabric. I don't know. We got one person saying type of plastic. All right, let's see. What is Mylar made out of? These are silly, basic questions. Oh yeah, it's stretched polyethylene terephthalate and is used for its high tensile strength, chemical and dimensional stability. So yeah, it's plastic, polyester. So it's both. It's a plastic fabric. Mylar is a brand name for a thin, strong film. Oh, all right. We got it in the chat as well. This is the first time learning about grow tents. This looks absolutely incredible. Great work. I've only grown outdoors at Vancouver Island. Nice, Zeus. Fellow Canadian. Welcome, welcome. Happy growing to you. But you can understand the growing months in Vancouver are also so short. In fact, well, even though maybe you guys don't get as cold weather as we do here, but the growing months are the same, right? You really only have, you can start your seeds indoors in like April or March even, but then, you know, you can't get them outside. Like this last year, I couldn't get my outdoor starts outside in the soil until second week of June. And then I took everything down third week of September. So that was only like 3 months of growing. What's up, Magus? And what's up, Eric? Thanks for joining. Mylar is a polyester film. Thank you. Mia, she gives wrenches to anybody. Yeah, I'm so selective about the wrench. PET is a better plastic. Cool. Thanks so much, Karma. Appreciate the sub. Omaha, Nebraska. Cool, cool, cool. Hope you revolutionize this way of home gardening. Well, we're already starting, you guys. It is very expensive. Is it very expensive, electric bills? it's not, yes, it's not cheap. I'm consuming 28 kilowatts per day when I'm running on a 1410 lighting schedule and when everything's maxed during those daytime hours. So what's up, Keith? Thanks for joining. So yeah, it's not cheap. It's an investment, and you know, I don't know if I'll ever really recoup the cost in terms of like resource consumption. However, I do feel as though I'm recouping the cost mentally, spiritually, and also I will pay the price. I'll pay that extra price to know what I'm consuming and to know what's going in my body. Yeah, so I know I don't give everybody wrenches because I want everyone to enjoy the stream. I don't want people to stress about looking out for comments. That's why I'm such a control freak that I tell all the mods, like, don't touch anything. I'll deal with it. I'm crazy, you guys. I'm crazy. This is me. I am crazy, but it's all good. What are we growing here? TKO 600. We are growing our own food. And like ProPyro said, freedom! There's no freedom like growing your own. It's the best feeling. It tastes the best. You can't compare it. I saw somebody in the chat said something earlier about the taste of homegrown tomatoes, but I think I missed it. Anyways, all right, so I'm going to show you guys the seedlings. I've got some seedlings right next to me, right here. So yesterday I showed you guys a bunch of seedlings that sprouted. And so I moved them to the seedling tray with the air stones. Death! Happy Monday! And yes! We made it! Thanks to you guys, honestly. You guys are the best. I love this community. I love these lives. I love hanging out with you guys. And I love growing. What's up, Michigan Outdoorsman? Good to see you. Have a blessed day, fellow Green Thumb. Far from it, but thank you so much for the kind words. I hope you have a wonderful lunch. And yes, the power bill is definitely something. We try to keep ours under... Oh, we've been struggling to keep under 900 a month. Okay, so mine definitely isn't that much, but yeah. So anyways, here are our seedlings. So speaking of cucumber, got the Armenian cucumber. So this was actually completely tucked in the foam collar, and now it's starting to pop. So that's the Armenian cucumber. We've got some roots there. I've got a cloning lid that I'm actually going to put on here, and we're going to stick our net pots through. That way we don't get algae. Here I have my, what is this? Pink icicle tomato. Still very, very small, but there it is. And then all the ones back here, I don't know if this one's going to make it here. But this one's the arugula. These are all arugula back here. I've never grown arugula in the grow tower. So this is gonna be our first time. They're all gonna go in the green grow tower behind me. And for those of you that missed it, here it is, you guys. Our first grow is officially underway. The plants got transplanted yesterday, and they actually made it overnight, which is so exciting. They made it through their first night, and yeah, and then in terms of tomatoes, I've got the Ponderosa tomato, the Rebel Starfighter Prime. I always feel like I need to do a Power Ranger sequence with that one. And Cherokee Purple, Paul Robson, and Pink Oxheart. So we've got a ton of good stuff underway, and then it's not over yet, you guys. The 10-2 are still underway. There's nothing to fix, Jamie. Bye-bye. See, sometimes I just oh, Death, we had a situation on the live where I couldn't see certain comments, so I had to emergency give out wrenches so that these people could just delete the comments. Yes. All right, guys. Mia, I'm scared of Bernie now that he has a wrench. Don't be scared. Be afraid. Be very, very afraid. All right, so I'm going to show you guys the What's up, sign writer? Good to see you. What an interesting and busy setup you've made. This is a happy channel. Yes, that's what this is all about. Honestly, everybody in the community. What's up, Butters? Good to see you. Everyone in the community is so wonderful. And it's just such a positive space. I love it here. I love it. I look forward to this part of my day every single day. It's the best part of my day. I get to hang out with plants and you guys. All right, so I'll show you guys the rest of the seedlings here. Nothing sprouted yet. What I do is, because I grow in the foam collars in the net pot, I actually sprout the seed in the foam collar. And that way it grows right through the hole. I just pop the seed in the center and then it sprouts. I get it into the net pot, put it in a tray of water, and then when it's big enough, we walk over here and we put it in the grow tower. So my process now is much more efficient than I used to do it. I used to germinate seeds in these polyurethane sponges, and then I'd have to rip the root out of the sponge just to be able to get it into the foam collar and into the grow tower. So yeah, it's been a man, bye-bye Roadrunner. See, we get some weirdos here. Jerry, soon, one day, but it's gonna be on a separate channel. What did I miss? Will I grow mushrooms? Maybe one day. I've never grown mushrooms before. I should definitely try. And no, Butters, you're amazing. This technique reminds everyone on weed growing. You know what? I think it's the grow tent, right? So yeah, these are the seedlings. They pop right through. And then it looks like I popped too many seeds per foam collar, but then you just grab the foam collar. You've got the roots sticking out the bottom, and then you put it in your net pot, and then you get it in the tray, and then we move it to the grow tower. So a much cleaner process. And then in terms of varieties, I've got the Galaxy, I think it's the purple Galaxy or the dark Galaxy, sorry. Green zebra tomato, chocolate sprinkle tomato, pink icicle tomato, little finger eggplant, black beauty eggplant. We got romaine lettuce, we got arugula. We're trying strawberries again. And then we've got the Chinese 5-color peppers, jalapeno peppers, poblano peppers, shishito peppers, quadrato d'asti peppers, lesia peppers, marconi rosso peppers, criolacella peppers, dough hill peppers, Jimmy Nardello peppers, black pearl peppers, and bell peppers. We've got so many varieties growing, and they're all gonna go, so all the tomatoes, cucumbers, flowers, all that stuff is going to go here in these 1-vessel buckets, the eggplant, all that good stuff. And all these are going to be for peppers. We're not going to fill all 4 vessels. We're going to do 2 per lid. So this bucket system has 80 plant ports. We're only going to fill 40. It's 20 buckets, 4 plant ports per bucket. And then here, this is 20 buckets, 20 plant ports. So the buckets combined, for those of you that are new here, the buckets combined make a combined total of 100 plant ports. You can grow 100 plants in this section under these Spider Farmer lights. And then the grow towers, we've got 3 of them in the grow tent, each of which hold 80 plants. So a combined total of 240 plants between all of the grow towers. And then throw the buckets in, and now we've got 340 plants total. So 240 plants in all the grow towers and 100 plants in the buckets. So that's a whole lot of plants, and we're about to get everything filled up. So here are the plans for the plants. Like I said, peppers there, tomatoes, cucumbers, and eggplant here. This is the lettuce and herb tower, which we've already gotten started, but it's just getting started. It's going to be full of romaine, arugula, parsley, cilantro, basil, all kinds of good stuff. This yellow tower, the goal for this one is the strawberry tower. I want this one to be filled with strawberry plants, and the great things about these towers is you grow the strawberry, you get a runner, you plant the runner into the next plant port, it roots, then you cut it, boom, you have 2 plants, and so on and so forth. So these towers are really, really great for propagating or for rooting. Bacon grease, it's coming. What about weed? So I'm actually going to be popping my first seeds, you guys, this week, but that's going to be on a separate channel. I think it's going to be called TFP After Dark. And I will be growing it. I will be trying my hand at it. I just won't be talking or posting about it on this channel. For this channel specifically, it's what the project was intended for, which is growing my own food and taking control of my food sovereignty. So that's, you left out the best plants. I know, it's coming. And then our lemon seedling, it's very, very sad, many years old. I started it from seed, and it's been stunted forever. I don't know anything about growing in soil. I mean, nor do I know anything about aeroponics for that matter. We're just learning. So on the agenda for today, what's up, Reef? Good to see you. What did I miss? Where am I based? I am in Ontario, Canada, where it's cold and you can only grow a few months out of the year. So this is where we're at. We're growing indoors now, just so that we can grow all year round. If you know, you know. So I am going to start filling up my reservoir with water. And then we're going to start the system. We're going to start the system, but I'm going to have to keep in mind and actually write down how much water I pour in, because I need to mix my nutrients later and make sure that we've got the right ratios and everything's good. You guys, my mind's always in the gutter that as soon as I see a comment, I'm like, boom, delete. I figured out why your plants have died. It's because Mia is watching. Oh my God. Wait, I missed something. So oh my gosh, that's funny. All right, so today I'm gonna have to write this down so that I don't mess up. Also, we've got construction going on again at the neighbors. So if you hear like pounding, it's like right outside the grow tent. I can hear it. So my last grow, I've never used, will you use CO2 in that big tent? What's up, Galaxy Rods? Good to see you. And what's up, Charles and Mike? Good afternoon, everybody. And Uncle Deals, no, I'm not. Soon. And Galaxy Rods, I don't use CO2. I spend enough time in here talking that it actually, it increases the CO2. Death, I don't know what's been going on, man, but the algorithm picked us right up. And the other day took us to 232 at once. I was like, what is happening? I've never seen this before. Last, was it Saturday's live? Got like 10,000 views. I'm like, holy crap, who's watching this stuff? So many people hate on aeroponics. Big Nug, what is up? Happy Monday. Hope you're having a wonderful day. It is wild. What's up, Tom? Good to see you. Growing is fun. I've had a few cool grows. Hydro is the greatest. It honestly really is. All right, so I just went through and put all the lines together on this system. So I'm confident that everything is secure, but I'm just gonna check to make sure everything's nice and tight. And we're gonna fire her up, get some water in her. And yes, Andre, that's my challenge, is everything is in one system. So it's really difficult to average everything out and really accommodate all plants at once, which has been my biggest learning curve. What's up, Bowtie? Good to see you. Happy yard work day. Hope you have a great one. What is up, Michael? Good to see you. Happy Monday. That's why plants grow better when we talk with them. Yes. What we growing? Richard, we're growing our own food. I'll show you guys again at the tail end of the live. We'll do another tent tour to finish things off. What's up, Barry Hulls? Good to see you. You're very smiley. Have you been smoking early? This is my energy, man. I am high on the grow tent, okay? So I'm high on life in the grow tent. This is why I'm always so happy and excited. TFP is gonna have to change her name to the Fresh Queen in no time, LOL. Is this your first big grow? No, this is gonna be my fourth. The fourth time ever doing this. I have no growing experience, indoor or outdoor, prior to this. Good to see you, Renee. Happy Monday. I wish I could grow my own food. You know what? I know a lot of people that wish they could and they can't because circumstances won't allow for it. And all I have to say to that is just do the best you can. You can even purchase from a local farm. You don't necessarily have to purchase from the grocery store. No one talks more than TFP. True. I am the every job that I've ever had, the reviews, they always said, or the review, my boss would always say, Natalie's got the gift of gab, because I just talk all the time. And yes, I'm in full photosynthesis, Bowtie, for sure. Good to see you guys. Happy Monday, everybody. Make a salad. No, Jeff, I am not. I am growing my own food. Third grow was amazing, people. Stay tuned. Thank you so much for saying that, Fred. And yes, it was. It was the best. It was the best grow I've ever had. Okay, so the system is a Dutch bucket system. It is recirculating. So the goal is just to make sure that all the lines are connected. Everything is nice and tight. I had to reset the system, so I washed everything and I put it back together. So now we just make sure everything is properly assembled so that we can fill her up and get started. So we're just starting one system for now. And there hasn't been a break of silence for a single second on this channel. I die living with this chick. Honestly, I wonder how I don't annoy myself. You're totally right. You guys want silence? That's when you're gonna get it when I get to work. Going grocery shopping has never been so much fun. By the way, you guys, I don't get offended by that stuff. I really don't care, because it is true. Most people would die to live with me, but you may get annoyed by all my talking, but you will never eat better produce. I'll tell you that much. And that's what really counts. Who cares if you're annoyed when you're eating fresh, organic, homegrown produce? Have I ever grown in a cracky system? No, I have not. When in hydro, water pump doesn't work for a day, it's game over. That's why you have replacement pumps, just in case. Bye-bye, Derek. And thank you so much, Keith. Yeah, the vibes are always the best, unless I've got to cut my plants down for whatever reason, and then I start crying, and then it's a whole thing. So water temperature is something I've struggled with for a while. I haven't been able to maintain a low enough water temperature in my reservoir, but now that I'm using, so the distiller makes the water hot. Have a great day, Bowtie. Appreciate you. Yes, we got a few trolls in here. Bye-bye. Anyways, all right. So Can you explain what all of this is about? It's about growing your own food, you guys. Give you a couple more people. Bye-bye. Use cleaner. It will keep it to where you can run at higher temperatures without any bacterial. So now I'm using synthetic nutrients. Oh, thanks so much for saying that, Big Nug. Appreciate you. I'm the slow sidekick. Don't worry about it, you guys. I got this. That's why, you know, for the longest time I didn't have mods, just because I want everyone to just enjoy, and I'll take care of it. But then sometimes you get the weirdos, and that's when I need you people to come in. This is absolutely a Garden Music Nation fan. We've got a grow tower behind me with just the start of a new grow. You should be a science teacher. Yeah, LOL. Nobody would learn anything. I would just be chatting away. All right, so we're gonna fill the res, and then I will start to run it. Now, the distiller made the water hot, but now that I'm using the RO system and I'm making water in the garage, I actually have the perfect temperature. My water is 67 degrees Fahrenheit. So it might get a couple degrees higher in the grow tent as it gets hot, but okay, Death wrenching you up just in case we got a gap in whatever. What's up, I Grow Weed? Good to see you. How's the grow? Just started yesterday. Athena Cleanse. Never tried it. I washed everything by hand, you guys. If you're in a legal state, you should do a huge weed grow. I am, but I think you can only do like 3 or 4 plants, and that's that personal use. And then in terms of like commercial growing, then you need to be a licensed grower, and I'm not really interested in that. pH is all you need to worry about. Water temp doesn't matter. It does. I got root rot, and I think it was because of my water temperature. Are you buffering your RO and distilled? Do you mean, am I adding stuff back into it? If so, yes. Because my ppm is 4. It's got nothing really in it. All the water stays in the garage, Mia, until I need it now. I only fill up my jugs when I need it. So this jug now is like cold. It feels like it just came from a pile of snow. Thank you so much, Music Nation. Appreciate you. Yes, it did take a lot of planning. Shane, that's why I'm growing my own food. Yes, plants need minerals, Keith. All right, guys. I'm a little behind on the chat. Usually, that's my thing. I try to respond to every comment. I want to, you know, make everyone's voice heard. Unless you're weird, then your voice will not be heard. Have you ever grown any mushrooms? No, I have not. I like the rule, although it's senseless if you know how to grow on mapito and on mediums, basically. Root rot is overwatering. Could be. I think the water temperature was the issue. See, I didn't even, anyways, all right. Okay. I've got 4 jugs so far. Oh, also, speaking of planning, I found something and I posted a short about it the other day. But check this out, you guys. Root rot is warm temps and not enough aeration. Yes, so towards the end of the grow, I just added in air stones, but it was too late by that point. Check this out, you guys. I found this. Finally, someone mentioned aeration. Hash is lurking in the shadows. Happy Monday, Hash. Check it out, you guys. Look what I found in the basement while I was cleaning the area. Look at that. That is the, those are the instructions for putting the tent together. If you run into root rot, cut back on carbs, fresh water. You are growing quite a bit, and soon enough will be hard to keep up with everyone. I know. So yeah, this is the, I wouldn't call it a blueprint, but it's the plans for the grow tent. Just felt nostalgic. Lay tent floor flat. Assemble frame inside of tent floor, beginning with frame base and building upward. Oh, thanks for the reminder, Pro Pyro. Yes, people got to turn on live chat. Aeration is standard for all. So Craft Organics, I'm so new that my first grow, I didn't even know what pH was. I didn't check my pH. I didn't monitor my environment. I didn't know what my temperature was, my humidity was. I didn't pay attention to anything. And I still managed to get stuff to grow. I didn't, let alone like water and aeration and the temperature and all that stuff. Like, man, I didn't know about any of that stuff. I just went for it. I'm trying to watch, but people are watching me at work today. No worries, Bernie. Go do your job. Don't get fired. Can you imagine? Bernie gets fired because he's watching too much YouTube Live. All right, so far that's 5 gallons. I'm gonna turn the system on. Oh, first I have to get foam collars in the system just to make sure we don't have any water mess or splattering everywhere. So I use these foam collars. They're 4-inch neoprene foam collars. They are AC Infinity. It was actually the only place that I could get foam collars this size. So I'm just putting them in each plant port because once the system turns on, kind of splatters everywhere, and so got to block the plant ports so that you don't make a mess. Otherwise, when we fire up the lights, you're gonna get algae, and it's just no fun all around, you guys. So, two, 4, 6, 8, 9. I'm missing one. Oh no, I've got more over there. All right. Just it's gonna be hard to work in the grow tent because I lowered the lights so much, but this is what it's gonna have to be for now. So just filling each plant port, and then we're gonna start the pump. We can get this system started. What did I miss? What did I miss? It would be worth it. They can't really fire me. Craft, this is a 20 by 10. Oklahoma Dispo charges $60 for top shelf. I don't know what that means. I think you guys are talking about cannabis. How much is the tent though? Well, I got it from China directly from a manufacturer, but the only place that actually sells a tent this size, I think, is the Gorilla, what's it called? Gorilla Grow Tents. And it's like $5,000. Definitely cheaper when you get it directly from a manufacturer with like no brand or no name on it. But yeah, like $5,000 for a 20 by 10 is not cheap. Yeah, that's just the tent itself, something like this. Obviously you could do it on a smaller scale, and you could do there's different degrees or different thicknesses and qualities of Mylar. So it really depends on what you're trying to achieve and the longevity of your project. You know, if you're just working with small tents and you get them at a cheaper price point, you know, you can get it cheaper if you get less of a thicker Mylar. So there's so many things that go into it, the type of zipper, like the vents, the holes, all kinds of stuff, right? So yeah, it's really tough to say. Buy rolls of Mylar and make a grow room. Yeah. Do you sell gardening supplies? No, I don't. I sell the grow towers, but I don't really promote them. It's more of like, I just try to inspire people, and then if people need help, I'll help you. Reach out to me and I'll do the best I can to help you. I don't know much, but I know a little bit. I'm learning. So that's the goal, is like, I learn the most when watching other people learn, and so that's what this is about. It's just I'll give you guys the hands-on experience because I do this on a live. All right, so I'm gonna just flip you guys around and show you guys the pump of the system. So really quick, there's the reservoir, there's the pump filter in there, this is the return, there's a center column or a channel here where the water drains. Each bucket has okay, that one doesn't have the drain hole connected, but each bucket has a drain pipe. So once it reaches like just up to here, it starts to drain. And then these are the misting nozzles, and then the lid and the net pot, and then all the buckets are connected through 1/4 inch vinyl tubing, and they've got the quick connect or whatever they're called. And then yeah, they're just all connected, so it's recirculating, so you're committed. Whatever you add to the reservoir is going to affect all the plants. If one plant gets sick, they all get sick. So did Les come in? Oh, what's up, Les? Good to see you. Happy snow day. Oh, I don't think it's been snowing yet where I'm at. To be honest, I'm working so much in the grow tent that I don't really go I don't really go outside anymore. You have a better setup than 95% of the growers, to be honest. Well, thank you for saying that, and that's why I feel pressure to learn quickly. Like, let's go big or go home. Like I said, if I researched this beforehand, I would have never gotten into it. I just decided to, all right, let's just do it. So here is to stop and start the pump. Here is to reset the time, and you can get it down to seconds, hours, minutes, and that's it. So just need something sharp here. We're gonna just let it go for like, just indefinitely for like an hour or something, just to see. All right, let it go 2 hours. All right, here we go. I'm scared. I'll put you guys on the tripod here. So we gotta look out for any like leaks. I always get nervous to do this for the first time. Who else is here? What did I miss? What's up, Stangman? Good to see you. What's up, Harold? Good to see you. What What's up, TC? Try CO2. So yeah, I don't run CO2. Make sure. Yes, I definitely test the temperature of the water in the reservoir. We're just letting it run with water right now. I've added in 5 gallons, which I have to remember because we need to get our ratios right of nutrients. So I'm gonna fire it up. I'm gonna take everything off of the buckets right now. I'm going to get it started and check for leaks. There it is. All right, all systems a go. All right, let's see now. So I gotta just go around now and check. I know I need a water chiller for sure. We've talked about that many times. CO2 is for high PPFD over 1,000. Oh, I keep the max PPFD that I had before was 500, but that was because I also had seedlings. So that's a challenge I face. She's using CO2 from recirculated air. Plants are made from it. Yeah, what Hash said. All right, so now I just got to make sure. So some of these nozzles, they're not like clogged, but for some reason you got to just twist them to get them working. So I'm going to get my chair and I'm going to go through each one. I'm going to move this out of the, actually, I'm going to move this, get this out of the way here. I'm going to put my gloves on. I've never had my lights at 900 ppfd. I only started monitoring ppfd in the last grow. Yeah, I don't know what's going on here. This happened the last time. I also have, I think there's something wrong with one of the connection points on the pump. Alright, so I'm just going to go down the line, check that everything's working. So whoever said I talk too much, here you go. This is the quiet, the calm after the storm. Literally, I'm like a storm. Freaking got sprayed right in the face. Alright, something is going on here. What is happening? Alright, let me go around this way here. I'll put you guys right here. Also, what time is it on top? troubleshooting. An idiot. I didn't even connect them properly. Oh my gosh. Boy, do I feel stupid. There's like a whole section of the buckets at the end. I'm like, why aren't they working? And it's because they're not even freaking connected. So I'm gonna pause the system for a sec. Where's all that water going then? I gotta find my connection pieces. All right, hang tight one sec, you guys. All right, what's up? Good to see you, Carl, and good to see you, Habitual. I'm sorry for anybody else I've missed. Just working on getting my system going. I fired it up and I realized that I'm actually missing a connector. So I'm gonna have to fix that. Just looking for where to put you guys. I can't believe I did that. What a moron. I need out a little piece of tubing. Where did I put my tubing? Get this reconnected here. So this last bucket wasn't even connected. And I was wondering what was going on. All right, now turn it back on and see what we got. This isn't even correct. All right. I've got to make sure out that the rest of these now are connected properly, because what a moron. I can't believe I did that. Like, honestly, I even redid it myself off the live just to make sure I focus and I do it right, and I still messed it up like an idiot. All right, let's see what happens now. Ready? We're gonna try this again. I just popped into the chat as the Michigan Outdoorsman is saying, the beautiful thing about gardening is there's like 100 ways to skin the cat per se. There really is no right or wrong as long as your finished product turns out great as you expected. True, Michigan Outdoorsman. The only reason why I take certain things so seriously is because, you know, this doesn't come at a low cost, and so I want to try to find the right way to do things for me and my setup to be able to optimize. All right. Holy! I may have grabbed. Holy crap. Clean up on aisle buckets. So the connector that I used, I guess, is leaking. All right, so, okay. In the meantime, I am going to just disconnect the last bucket just so I can get the system going. Wow. That was a sight to see. The water was just like all over the place. What a mess. What a mess. So, just gonna disconnect the last bucket from the system and move on with my life for now, and then we'll figure that out later. In the interest of time. Alright, I'm gonna look at the faulty connector closer. There's obviously, so these little quick connection points, you can just, they pop right out. Don't have any pliers, but they pop right out, and so looks like there could have been something clogged inside, creating like a little gap, and that's why it's leaking. I'm honestly scared to try it again, so we're gonna troubleshoot off the live after the fact. MK, I was going for more of a hot tub. You know, it is winter, and I don't have a hot tub. Galaxy, I've never thought about adding CO2. Every grow I level up and learn something new. I know nothing about CO2. All I know is that my Pulse app, the Pulse Pro, monitors it, and it varies. You know, when I'm working in the tent all day, the CO2 is like 800 ppm, and then when I don't go in the tent all day, it's like 400 or 500 ppm. It really just depends on what's going on in the grow tent. All right, so there's got to be something going on here. I don't know what's happening, but yeah, I don't know. All right, I'm gonna have to take a look at that. For now, I'm gonna disconnect it from the system. Where's my paper towel? Don't have any towel. I should keep a stack of towels down here, just in case. Oh, hang on a second. What did I just do wrong here? This goes. All right. So I put out. Time for a TFP to call it a day. Never! You keep going. You never stop. Anyways, trying to catch up on the chat, but I got work to do. All right, so I'm going to take a look at that connector. Clearly there's some kind of issue with it. I really need to get out of the habit of abbreviating you. My phone often autocorrects to I. Okay, first coffee, and then we'll start again. See what happens this time. All right, so I'll just put you guys right here because I'm going to be over here fixing. You guys can watch the buckets as I turn them on again. Oh my god, what an idiot, honestly. Like sometimes I really wonder if I was dropped on my head as a child. Alright. So this, lots of plastic in there. I know. A lot of plastic, but it'll soon be greenery in the plastic. All right, I gotta start from here. Move you guys down. Move this over here. Move these out of the way. All right, no leaks so far. All right. I was dropped as a child. The person who dropped me then proceeded to fall on me and break my left femur. Whoa, are you serious, Habitual? That's insane, you poor thing. I mean, what doesn't break you makes you stronger, right? Wow. Water fight! Oh my gosh. Literally feels like I'm about to have a water fight here. I don't know what's going on here. Oh. That's my first problem. All right, so for those of you that are watching, I'm trying to, are you in a bubbler system or aeroponics? Aeroponics, it's like a Dutch bucket. I'll show you guys in a minute. I'm just trying to fix, for some reason, I don't know if it's like a pressure issue, but it's not misting the way it should. And so sometimes if you mess with the nozzle a little bit, you untwist it, you adjust the piston a little bit, then sometimes it kind of fixes, the problem fixes itself. And so if it's happening with one nozzle, then the rest have an issue with pressure, and then they start to get finicky. And so you got to start with one and move your way down the line. It's a pain. Definitely, I'm very invested. What's your favorite member of the band Kiss? To be honest, I never really was a Kiss listener. Like, I know songs if I hear them, but I think Gene Simmons is the only Kiss member I know. So I guess that would have to be my favorite. What's up, Eddie? Good to see you. Happy Monday. Fixing the aeroponic system. That's the problem, is because it's based on like pressure, If you have one nozzle that's not working properly, chances are it's going to affect the rest. And it's really unpleasant when you're full on, like in the middle of a grow, and you're dealing with that. So I don't know if it's a flaw in the system, if it's a flaw in the way I put it together, like if it's a user error. Just doing the best I can. So the reason why I wanted to get this set up is because I want to get the plants, in here as soon as possible. The tomatoes specifically, because they need light, and the tower isn't enough light specifically for tomatoes. Are you using a single fixed nozzle or a manifold? It's a single fixed nozzle. Unprecision manufacturing. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. Oh, duh. What an idiot. Honestly, sometimes I wonder. It's because there's no more water. Duh. Alright, let's see if that helps. These guys are working. Yeah, there's something wrong with this nozzle. Not connected? It is. I'm getting water. So normally, you guys, I read like everything in the chat and I engage, but right now I'm just trying to focus on getting this going. I don't understand. I literally scrubbed everything, and these nozzles I used like a tiny little brush. So there, okay, I'm gonna replace the nozzle on this one. Clearly there's something wrong. All right, I'm gonna turn the system off for a second. Replacement nozzles. Yeah, it's like clean AF. So I think it's the nozzle itself. For some reason, the whole is like obstructed maybe, I don't know. So we're gonna replace it. Keith, these have already been soaked in vinegar. I don't know. I saw you deleted something, but I don't see what you deleted. So I don't know who Pretty Boy was, and I don't really care. Or no. Oh, for 300 seconds less. Wow. 600 seconds. You guys can just hide people from the channel if you have to. 600. Yeah, if you can't behave, you're getting put in a timeout. I don't know what Pretty Boy said, but... I don't know what happened, so whatever. You're not a banned virgin anymore. Yeah. I don't have as much forgiveness as you guys do. You have high calcium water, such high calcium water. So my RO system, if I don't get like a water softener, is gonna get destroyed. All right, let's smooth like butter when you replace it to a new one, always. What's up, Yellow Skunk Farms? Okay, everybody in the chat, gotta go check out Yellow Skunk Farms. He's got the coolest setup I've ever seen. And yes, it is cooler than mine. And much more in tune with nature. All right, moving on down the line. I'm taking you guys with me. What's up, Dog Klebe? Good to see you. Thank you for the coffee, as always. Thanks so much, Yellow Skunk. Appreciate you. We officially started our first grow yesterday. Well, not first grow. I mean, yesterday was the first day of our grow. Our new grow. So now, firing up the buckets, but I'm having issues with my misters, so just trying to troubleshoot. And also get destroyed. What's up, Palmetto? So good to see you. A small air compressor may be beneficial when doing your next reset. I have an air compressor. Oh, Pretty Boy was trying to chat Bernie up. Oh, Bernie. Well, you don't like the attention? Oh, you guys are funny. Keith, mine needs a lot of adjustments and fine-tuning for sure. What's up, Mo? Good to see you. Happy Monday, everybody. Hope everyone's having a great day so far. Despite these challenges, I am in great spirits today because we're starting a new grow, and I'm so excited. You know, Hash, especially in the chat, was awful quiet when we didn't have plants. So now that we have plants, I'm excited to share this part of the journey with you guys. Things are moving along. It's just, all right, so I'm going to show you guys. Yes, pretty hard water here. Yeah, I have crazy hard water. So there it is. Now the misters are working. Right, and then the bottom of the bucket fills up. Once it reaches just a little bit higher, we're running out of water. The pressure's decreasing. I gotta fill the reservoir up again. Put you guys over here for a second. I'm gonna go fill the res. All right. Habitual, if you're still in the chat, you'll be happy to know that I started up my dehumidifier, or sorry, my humidifier with the lemon seedling in mind. I don't even know if you can call it a seedling anymore. Just a disaster of a plant. What's up, Grow Flame? Good to see you. On-site training. What did I miss? Definitely always have a positive attitude. I just subbed up not long ago. I think it's safe to say you have a pretty positive. Thank you so much. You know what? I try to, but there are days that I come on here and I'm talking about how much I hate people and, you know. Oh, MK, don't let Bernie hear you say that. Bernie hates HR. Now, habitual, I feel, see, I told you, these lives hold me accountable. You are holding me accountable to make sure that my lemon seedling survives. Forget about feet. Show cotyledons. I'm here for the plants. Yes, we know, Hash. Yeah, I don't know. There was like one day where we got all these like feet freaks. Oh, that was funny. All right, we're almost there. So the system has not begun recirculating yet, and we've already consumed 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 gallons of water. Typically, it's about 12 gallons, and then it starts recirculating. Yeah, you can't hide from 2HR. What's up, James? Good to meet you. One of these lives are going to give in and just take care of it while I'm here. I will. As soon as I get my cocoa core for the other plant, then because we're going to put calf seeds in cocoa core, and so I'll have it readily available to repot the lemon seedling into. All right, so 2 more buckets to go, and we are done. Making progress, looking like will have a good grow. Thank you so much, Tricked Out Seeds, or Triked Out Seeds, not sure which one it is. We actually started the grow tower. I'll show you guys at the tail end of the live for those of you that got here late. We added in some fans everywhere. There's one right there. And the grow tower is full. We got new seedlings ready to go. Things are moving and grooving. Now we're just trying to get this system set up so that I can get the tomatoes in here, because the tomatoes, ideally they shouldn't be in the tower. They should really be in the buckets where they get proper light. Some issues here. Do you have access to a grow shop? I do. Uh-oh, we're getting a little bit of a leak. Alright, I might have to replace that nozzle. Looks like we're having some issues here. Alright. Did you ban the word zipper check? Why? Oh gosh. No, it's not open. My zipper's not open. What comment? What? I'm missing a bunch of stuff in the chat today, you guys, but that's okay. Yeah. Is it green? You know how many people come on here asking if something's a certain color? Like, come on, weirdos. Whoa. Just freaking smoked me in the face, jeez. Alright, I'm gonna have to turn that off for a second. Alright, let's try this again. Alright, let's try this again, you guys. Okay, I started like you. You can make things easier with automatic valves and water float valves, so all you need to do is adjust the pH level. Sounds much simpler. Oh my gosh. Charcore. All right. I will consider that. I've been told to use Canna Cocoa Core. No, I do not have a toad. All right. System is working. No, it's not. Come on, man. Ugh. Yeah. That's funny, Barry Halls. The Dutch bucket facial. That's exactly what it was. Oh my gosh. The reset really over if you're still working on the buckets. Hash, you be quiet over there. So here's the thing about how I do everything backwards. What's up, Blooming Rose? Happy Monday. Hope you're having a great day so far. Thanks for stopping by. All right, so now things are moving and grooving because it wasn't even connected properly. Then I really jammed the inlet, water inlet, and we good now. Derp. All right, so what's up, Grodock Professor? Good to see you. Cana comes from Catalunya, Spain. Oh, I did not know that. All right, we're gonna add more water. Let that circulate. Everything's full. What's up, calves? Good to see you. Happy Monday. Hope you had a great weekend and hope you're having a great day so far. All right, so I'm gonna take you guys for a quick tent tour before I sign off. So I didn't get my nutrients in today, but that's okay. I'm actually gonna do it this afternoon, and I might go live just for like an hour, maybe at like 4 o'clock, just to go through the nutrients with you guys. And then in that break, I'm gonna figure out my nutrients, take a spectral reading to make sure I'm at the right ppfd for what I need. We're gonna get our lights set up on the timers, and then I'll hop back on a live later because I would like to get the tomatoes in the buckets today. I'm a millwright and use my education training to basically automate most of the maintenance of the system. Cool. Do it live. Okay, I will, Stang Man. So I will hop back on a live probably in an hour and a half, most likely at around 3:30, just for an hour. We're gonna get our nutrients in, let it circulate. And I can't do the spectral reading on the live because the app is on the phone that I go live from. And this is the best device to go live on. So yeah, typically I only go live once a day, 12 p.m. Eastern time, but because I have more to do and I want you guys to be a part of the journey, and not even for you guys, it's more for me. I go back to my own lives all the time because I find value in it. I get to watch my journey. If I forget how I did something before, I can go back and see. And so, yeah, I want to share every part of it so that if you guys have questions for each other, then at least the people in the chat can respond, because a lot of you are here for all the lives, which I appreciate so much. So I'm not trying to like overdo it and, you know, be live all the time. It's more about, I told you guys that I would share this journey with you, and the important moments need to be done live and need to be documented. I have seen you use your own lives. I definitely use my own videos and my own lives to help myself. Short-term memory is a thing, and a lot of the time I forget what I did yesterday, and I need to go back to my live and watch. So yeah, that's what we're going to focus on later today. I'm probably going to get my nutrients in first. That way, when I hop on the live, we'll test the pH together and we'll do what needs to be done to get it right. And then we'll get the tomato plants in. They're already in the grow tower, but really, like I said, they've got to be under these proper lights. We got to make sure that because they were already off to a rough start, I got to give them the best shot possible. And they're also cold back there. So again, I'm trying to keep certain areas of the tent separate. So we're going to close off with one more tent tour. Thank you so much, Zeus, and thank you, Keith. Appreciate you. Thanks so much, Cav. So for the tail end of the live, for those of you that missed it, what's new in the grow tent? Well, we filled the bucket systems with water. I've completed most of the trellis. I still have to add more trellis here so that the plants can grow through. We're going to make sure that we keep our canopy all the same length this time. I lowered the lights so they were all the way up from our last grow. I moved both fans up here, pointing down. They're going to be oscillating. Even though these don't put out a lot of air flow, I also have these. So I put one of these up here this morning, and it's kind of facing this way. Then I've got one there that's oscillating. I took apart my lemon seedling setup just to fix something else, but I've also got my humidifier going right near the lemon seedling. Also, the humidity is just too low for this early of a growth stage. So we got to do 60% humidity. Right now we're at 30, which is too low. We got a bunch of water made. We've got our green tower moving and grooving. We've got plants in and growing. The plants are currently on a timer, a lighting schedule of 1410, and I'm really excited about that. I also set up this fan here so it's no longer on the floor, and that's going to be, it's on a low setting, and it's kind of pointing upwards like this, just to kind of help blow that air through the canopy once we have plants in there. And last but not least, I added another fan down here. This is going to help hit the plants from this side. So the plants in the bucket, hopefully it'll hit this section of the pepper, so that we kind of got it all coming from all ends, you guys. So just trying to do the best I can in terms of airflow. Last grow we had really poor airflow, and so this time I really want to give myself the best shot possible at having a successful grow, and it starts with airflow and everything else. Thanks so much, everybody. I appreciate you. You don't have to explain yourself. I mean, I explain myself all the time. I feel the need to, so that people can understand me. And you guys, I feel like a lot of you already understand me, so I love that. We're getting to know each other, you guys, and it's just getting started. Thank you to everyone that joined. I'm just catching up on a bit of chat. Have a great day, Les. Thanks for hanging out. Thank you, everybody, for hanging out. I appreciate you all. 24 veg, 12 flower. Is there a live 24/7 grow tent channel? You know what, Hash? I used to do that with this grow tent. I tried it for a few times. I had it running live. It was like a 24-hour watch cam. But where did my coffee go? But nobody watched, because there was nothing to watch. So I decided to, oh my gosh, that reminds me of the song. What movie is that from? Oh my gosh, what movie is that from? There's a song called, oh, anybody watch the movie The King and I back in the day? Well, there was a song called Getting to Know You, and that, don't make me start singing it now, it's stuck in my head. Thank you for hanging out. I appreciate you guys. Oh man. Because we weren't here yet. Oh man, you guys make me laugh. Anyways, come hang out with me tomorrow or later this afternoon. Bow tie, I knew you would know what I'm talking about. I knew it. I love that movie, The King and I. I think it's about, what is it, like an English teacher, right? She goes to teach in Vietnam or in Thailand, somewhere, and she falls in love with the king. It's a love story, a classic. Anyways, I've heard that pointing the fan straight down prevents stretching. Well, maybe it's a good thing that I put those straight down. Anyways, guys, I am going to look at the live chat replay. I see a lot of suggestions for lighting schedules, and I'm gonna look at that because I definitely have to figure out the best one for me. Anyways, guys, gotta get going. I'll be back in an hour and a half. Come find me. We're gonna get the nutrients mixed in. We're gonna get the tomatoes in the buckets. Let's grow. Probably 3:30 p.m. I'll see you guys soon. And until then, don't forget to smash the like button on your way out, everybody. Peace. Have a great, fantastic, positive day.